I stayed overnight at the hospital with my mom. Outside the room, I overheard my stepdad tell the doctor, "Don't waste resources, she's not worth saving." "What did you do when you heard your stepdad wanted your mother dead?" Story. I heard him through the gap under the door, clear as day at 2 a.m. when the hospital finally quieted down. "Look, she's 71, stage 3 kidney failure, no insurance worth mentioning. What are we really doing here?" Dr. Martinez responded softly but firmly. "She's stable. Dialysis is working. For how long and at what cost?" Richard's voice, my stepfather of 4 years. "I'm just being realistic. Are you her medical proxy?" "No, her daughter is, but she's emotional, not thinking clearly." "Then we continue treatment as planned." I pressed closer to the door. "Doctor, between us, what quality of life are we talking about? She can barely walk, can't remember her pills. Last month she left the stove on twice. Mom had left the stove on once, while making Richard dinner. After working a 10-hour shift at the dental office, she still worked full-time. Mr. Brennan, your wife is cognitively intact and physically capable of recovery. At what cost to Medicare? To the system? Some people." Richard paused. "Some people have had their turn." I pushed the door open. Both men turned. "Jessica?" Richard's face rearranged into concern. "How's she doing?" "Sleeping." I looked at Dr. Martinez. "Can we talk? Privately?" Richard started to follow. "I should be there." "No, you were just leaving." His jaw tightened. "Jess, we're all tired." "Emotional?" "I heard you." Silence stretched between us. Dr. Martinez excused himself, said he'd be at the nurse's station. "You don't understand the full picture," Richard said once we were alone. "Explain it." "Your mother's will. It's not updated. If something happens, you get nothing. I get less than nothing. I get her debts. The house has 2 mortgages. 1 mortgage. She paid off the second last year." Richard's eye twitched. "No, there's definitely 2. That's when I knew." Mom had mentioned refinancing 6 months ago. Richard was handling the paperwork. She'd signed whatever he put in front of her, trusting him like she always did. "You took out another mortgage. We needed repairs. Where's the money, Richard?" He shifted his weight. "Invested. For our retirement. Her retirement, which you need her dead to access. That's not get out." He left. I called my brother David in Phoenix, told him everything. "I knew something was off," David said. "He kept asking about life insurance at Dad's funeral. Dad's been dead 12 years. He asked about Dad's life insurance, whether Mom ever collected, whether there were annuities." I spent the next morning in Mom's house while Richard was at work. Found the mortgage documents. He'd taken out $180,000 against the house. The money went to an account with only his name. The investment statements showed massive losses. Day trading, crypto, meme stocks. He'd lost almost everything. Mom's life insurance was worth $500,000. She'd made him a beneficiary last year. I found more. Credit cards in her name she didn't know about. Maxed out. A car loan for his BMW, co-signed by her. Medical debt from procedures she never had. He'd been slowly bankrupting her while she worked herself sick to pay bills that kept mysteriously growing. I called Adult Protective Services. Financial elder abuse, they said. Criminal investigation warranted. When Mom woke up that afternoon, she asked for Richard. He had to work. I lied. He's been so stressed. This medical stuff, it's expensive. "Mom, we need to talk about money. Richard handles all that now. I'm too old to keep track." I showed her the documents. Her face went from confusion to understanding to something deeper than sadness. "I knew," she whispered. "What?" "Not the details, but I knew something was wrong. The bills never made sense. But I thought I was losing it, getting old. He said I was forgetting things. He was gaslighting you. He was so kind at first. After your father died, I was so lonely. Mom, I signed a new will last month. He inherits everything." My stomach dropped. "We'll contest it." "With what money?" "He has all of mine." Richard came that evening, flowers in hand. Security stopped him at the entrance. He called Mom's phone 19 times, left voicemails about love, misunderstandings, and working things out. The detective arrived the next morning. Richard was arrested at his office that afternoon. The local news picked it up. Prominent businessman charged with elder financial abuse. Richard pleaded down to probation. No jail time. He moved to Florida, married again within a year. I check occasionally. His new wife is 73, recently widowed, and owns her house outright. I've called Florida APS 3 times. They say without proof of abuse, they can't investigate. Mom says to let it go. Says karma will handle it.